This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2004 Nissan Titan crew cab. It's an LE 4x4 off-road package. It's obviously got leather. It's a crew cab. It's got navigation. Has a moonroof. It's a nice truck. 63,000 actual miles. It's on a clear title. Purchased directly from an insurance company. It was a theft recovery. We got this out of the Bay Area, Northern California, which means they don't allow anyone to go off-road, so odds are this truck has never been off-road. Because it's black, it shows all of its scratches and dings and nicks more than any other color. If it were white, you wouldn't see any of this stuff, but it's black, so you see everything. So let's start off with, you got some peeling clear coat, fading clear coat on the hood here. Little rock chips. You got little chips and stuff here and there. It's got a decent set of tires. I would say this is probably the lowest tread, the driver front. It looks like it's probably 20% tread. It runs great. Normally we have to do something with the vehicle. See, just a lot of little rock chips here and there. Little scrape on the front bumper cover. Usually we have to do something with these vehicles when they come in, whether it's replace a stolen catalytic converter or, something. This one required a trip to the detail shop, and that was it. Passenger front tire looks like it's about 30% tread. A little higher tread than the driver tire. Both these doors look really, passenger doors look good. There's a couple things in the rock chips and the molding there. Scratches here. But tube of touch-up paint would be a good idea. You notice you got a Banks exhaust tip. It's got a really good sounding exhaust. What's interesting about that is my main mechanic and my reconditioning manager both think that this vehicle is somehow chipped, but we couldn't find any evidence of that, so we can't swear that it is. But when we drove it, it felt a lot stronger than your average Titan. And then you see that Banks tip and the way the exhaust sounds, and say something's been done. It runs really good. I see like a little tiny ding in the bumper. Actually, I can't feel it. Maybe that's just my eyesight. It's not so good. Some scratches up here on this piece of plastic. If you wanted to replace this piece of plastic, you could, but I'm sure they want like $9,000 for it. You got a little sliding divider in the bed. Those are kind of cool. You can like keep your children captive in front and then put your dog behind it and hold them hostage for the day while you're enjoying yourself. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, we need a key in there, don't we? I think that's just like a little toolbox. See if my brother will take this out next for about 100 HD pictures, and I'll ask him to open that and take pictures inside that box. I don't see much on this side at all. I see like a little, looks like a little bit of clear coat fading here, a little bit of scratch there. I don't know. It's black. Actually, for black, and it's an 04, it's pretty good. I might just, if I owned it, I'd probably, because the miles are so low, I might actually pay to have the hood painted and then touch up the rest of it. Anyway, people have been asking me to start these things and let them listen to them under the hood, so give the people what they want, right? Let's see, how's this guy open? There we go. Alright. Stickers. It came from California, so I'm sure if it passes California, it's going to pass yours. All the stickers that you're supposed to have. of an aftermarket airbox intake. Injection Performance Kit, Generation 2. There's the key. I don't know why my guys couldn't read, but it's K&N Fuel Injection Kit, Generation 2. There you go. I'm not sure. Apparently my guys lost the art of reading at some point. It does have a DVD player. They stole the DVD. It has a DVD screen. They stole the player, which goes to the center console. Those are pretty cheap. So I figured instead of buying one and putting one in, that may be less than what the next person wants, we'll let you do it. Because they're not that expensive. You know, a couple $100. They just unplugged it too. So, I mean, you could just plug one right in if you wanted it. Look into those mats. Nice looking truck. Boy, the seats look brand new. Don't see anything there. Alright, let's do some windows here. Here's your driver window. There's your passenger window. Let's go to the rear. There's the rear window up and down. And this will be the driver rear window up and down. Okay, so all the windows work. Let's try the mirrors. Okay, we got the mirrors over there. Out, in, up, down. Let's move it over to the other side. Out, in, no up. Oh yeah, there it is. Up, down. Okay. I was pushing it wrong. It's got a little bit of fade here on this deal. On the outside of the bolster, but boy, all in all, these seats look great. Let's make sure the seat works. Back, up, down. Let's see if the seat back works. That all works. Make sure there's nothing hiding underneath the mat. Nope. Alright, let's see. We have pedals up and down. We have a tilt wheel. There's that. That works. Alright, let's see what else we got in here for gadgets. We have heated seats. Yep, we have heated seats. Cup holders. This is where the player, they stole the player right out of here, but nicely, they stole it like gentlemen, if that's possible, and left you the plugs. So you could just get a factory one if you wanted to on eBay, probably used for $100, $150, I'd imagine. Alright, let's see. There's that. Wow, that sun's bright. Yesterday it was 25 degrees and now it's 70. Okay, there's that. Let's see, what else do we need to show you? Let's turn on the, what we got going on here. That's the heater. And that's definitely the heater. Wow, that's hot already. Alright, let's turn on some air. Yep. All the fan settings work. That's off. That's on. Alright, all that works. We got tow mode down here. That's a slip control, I believe. Let's see if we have anything. Nothing there. We don't have a DVD disc, which obviously you can just get online for $20, but there's no DVD disc for it. Let's see, radio. There's your radio, Rockford Fosgate 6-disc changer and dash. Let's see, we have cruise control. Let's see, there's your cruise control on and off. And put my seatbelt on here. Alright, let's look at the dash here. This is what we look like. 62,951 miles. I'm going to roll the window down so you can hear this exhaust for a second. All right, let's see if these work.
And then he said,
yep. So that works also. So everything works. Everything works in this truck on the inside. Let's put it into reverse. I want to see if I think it had parking sensors. Let's see if we have parking sensors. Those are famous for never working on these things. Is there a parking sensor on and oh wait, here we go. It's off. Let's see. Yep. That doesn't work. And that doesn't surprise me. They never work. God, it's like those stupid fuel economy things on an F-250 overhead cluster. They don't work ever either. So that doesn't work. So you might have to turn around and look where you're going. Or spend a fortune on sensors that you don't need because we actually drove cars for 130 years without them. Let's see, what else we need to do? We need to try the four-wheel drive. All right, neutral, 4 low. Then we're in 4 low. Now we're in reverse. That's perfect. Now we're in drive. Perfect. Put it in neutral. Push that in. Go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. Oh, this thing's strong. And reverse. 4 high works fine. Let's take off. I gotta hurry up. I'm behind schedule on this video. All right. Because it's on a clear title, we don't have to take it to get inspection. That'll save you $200. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you got to pay taxes and you have to pay dock fee. Dock fee is $250. Taxes are 2% city tax. Holy crap! Yeah, I think I understand why they thought it was chipped and yeah, runs good. So. Anyway, you're going to pay $250 dock fee and taxes. Taxes are 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus your state tax rate. If your state tax rate is, for instance, 5%, you're going to pay a total of 7% tax plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price and ship it out of here. We have a shipper that we recommend, Fred at Beacon Shipping Logistics. His number is in the middle of our ad. Great guy, gives you good prices, he communicates well. I suggest using him, but you're welcome to use your own. Like I said, if you pay by wire and ship, we'll mail you the title and you get in touch with Fred or whatever shipper you want to use and ship it to you, and that's how it's done. No taxes, no dock fees. All right, I'm going to go from a standing start because I really want to. Here we go. Here's a slip. The answer is definitely something above average in the performance department. I would say that that injection kit or whatever the K&N injection kit is real. It is on the truck and works pretty well. A lot of fun to drive. Anyhow, please make sure you get a deposit in. Without a deposit, we don't have a deal. If we have an agreed upon deal price with you guys and you don't have a deposit and somebody else comes in and puts a deposit in, they're going to get it. If you put a deposit in, we'll put a deposit banner in your name on our site, and you'll be able to read, thank you, Jerry, and a big banner saying deposit, or thank you, Mary, in a big deposit banner. Otherwise, it'll be for sale until we have one. That is all. Thank you very much, and be safe.